welcome back to my channel. So today I'm excited. I get to play with some more Halloween releases. So I'm a little annoyed because I don't know where I was when this came out or when it was being talked about, but I think I just didn't put any thought into it. I don't know, maybe I just blew it off. I don't know. I really don't recall this collection coming out, but when I actually saw it and looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh, like I really like that. Like it looks super cute. So, well, let me tell you what it is first. So I have 3 of the palettes from the Hard Candy Wednesday Addams collection. So I don't know where I was when this was announced that it was coming out. Not really sure. It's supposedly just a Walmart exclusive. So I went on Hard Candy and I was like, oh, can I just order it from here? And when you scroll down, it's like shop on walmart.com. So I go on Walmart and it tells me, oh yeah, it's in stock. No. I'm like looking all around. I'm looking in like the cosmetic aisle, and finally I pull it up and I'm like aisle, I don't know, some like ridiculous number. It was like I-19, and I'm like I-19. So I'm looking all over for this thing, and I'm like trying to figure out on the map, and it's saying I-19, and I'm like, what in the world? Long story short, it ended up being a damn end cap. So it wasn't like the full end cap. It's a cardboard display that says Wednesday Addams on it, Hard Candy, whatever, and it's hanging on the side of an end cap. In like the end of, I think it was like the end of the body soap section at my Walmart. And it said they had all the palettes in stock, and it didn't. It only had this one at my Walmart. So this is super cute. This is Raven Dance. It's all the glitters. I have it upside down. They are so pretty. I love Hard Candy glitters. This is the first Hard Candy glitter palette I have. It actually looks super similar to this one. Obviously the older one has more like the bronzy whatnot, but they're super similar obviously. So anyway, they have that one. I'm like annoyed because I was expecting to go in there and get a couple new palettes. I was like, ooh, I gotta go grocery shopping on a Saturday. This is like awful because I hate going to Walmart on a Saturday and a Sunday. I miss my Monday mornings when nobody's there. So I just had to suck it up, and I was like, oh, I gotta go do this. And it was late on a Saturday because I felt like crap Saturday day. So when I finally like got myself together to go, I was like, ooh, I'm so excited. I want to get some makeup. And then I get there and I was like, really? I was like, really? You only have one? So then I called my daughter because she works in another town, and I was like, hey, can you stop at Walmart? And she's like, what do you need now? Because I'm always like hitting her up for some, like, I'm like, have you seen this? Do you know where it is? Like, anyway. So she goes to that Walmart. She's like, yeah, I got you, boo. Whatever. So she's like, she goes to that Walmart, and I'm like, it says they have, you know, the matte palettes in stock. And she called me and she's like, no, they only have this one, which is called Flattery Will Get You Nowhere. It's super cute. And then they had this one, Woof Out. So the other glitter. So I'm missing the I'm Allergic to Color one. It's super cute. I'll put it up here. It's super cute. I love the cool tones. And then I think there's one other glittery one. I'll put that one up here. I can't find that one. And I went on walmart.com and it says out of stock. So I went to, on Sunday when we were out doing all of our errands to make up for what I didn't get done on like Friday evening or Saturday, we were going a different direction because we had to go to a boot barn. It's a really long story, but my husband is a groomsman in a wedding, and it's a Western get up that he needed. So I was like, I don't know, let's go to Boot Barn to get some inspiration. I don't know. So anyway, as we're going to like this boot barn, we passed another Walmart, and I was like, oh my gosh. It says there's 5 of the one and there's 1 of the other palette, the cool toned matte one. It said they had them in stock. I run up into this Walmart and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get it. They ain't have none. There was not a one there. So I go ask the associate. I'm like, hey, and I explain everything. And she's like, yeah, unless I actually physically had the palette, she's like, I can't look up anything to tell you where anything is. She's like, somebody might just have had it and then threw it down somewhere. And I was like, really? She was like, yeah, when we're sent these things, she's like, we're literally sent them in this case, and then we just hang the case up. And I was like, really? that's how that comes? And she's like, yeah, it's sent in that like display case, and it's already, all the stuff's in there, and like they put it on. I mean, maybe they have to like open the case and like put it together or whatever. She's like, but basically everything's right in that, and they just get sent that whole thing. And I was like, that's interesting. So anyway, that is what I have. And then, you know me, I was looking for them, and I found these Wet n Wild little packs. They're so pretty. Look at those 3 blues. Like, can you imagine the 3 blues all mixed together? So I got that. This is called FM Boogie Monster. So this is off the Wet n Wild like Halloween section. And then there was this one, and I was like, oh, that like deeper color here, oh, that'd be so pretty with a fall look. And then this green, I was like, that's super cute. And this was called Lost Stars. So they caught my eye, so I kind of supplemented because I was like, oh, I don't have the other ones. So anyway, without further ado, because I've been chatting, I'm going to use a combination of these, the 3 that I do have. I'll do a combination of something with those 3. But then I thought, oh, how cute is this? I pulled out, I know, super random, but it's Halloween, my Hocus Pocus 2 palette, because this is the first palette I did last year when I first came back to YouTube after taking like months and months and months off. I did this. So I was like, oh, why not? Let me just use that one. And again, it's Halloween. So I think when I get into some of those glittery palettes, I'm going to just supplement with this for like a neutral, just a neutral tone. So anyway, if you want to, I don't know, sit down, play with some makeup while I'm playing with some makeup, and you want to see what I end up doing, then just keep watching. Oh, let me take a little side note. Do you see these earrings? I don't know if you're really going to be able to see too much. Nicole from Nickel and Stone, I had ordered another necklace, and she threw these in. She was like, oh, this is some resin stuff I tried like a year or 2 ago. I was like, oh my gosh. She was like, I'm throwing them in there for you. You know, I appreciate you. This, that, and the other. And I was like, they are so cute. They remind me of Khonshu from Moon Knight. Did any of you watch Moon Knight? Like the series? Isn't it Moon Knight? Not Night Moon. Moon Knight. It has to be. The guy that like follows him around, the conscience. Khonshu? Pretty sure. I think I've had this discussion with my husband and my other daughter, and we were like, yeah, that's his name. So anyway, that's what they remind me of, but they're like super cute. Nice Halloween-y, something different, you know? So anyway, let me keep zooming in. Alrighty. So I'm obviously going to start with this palette. I really want to see how these are. I'm excited. I could really play into these. I mean, you could do a couple looks with these. You could totally go like dark, smoky eye with like the darker colors, or you get in these lighter cool tones. I think I'm going to start off, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go in with this color first. There's no names. So I'm just going to pick that up on this Morphe E13 brush. Tap that off. Let's see, I think I want to see how these purples do. I think I need to think about what I'm going to do. That is so cute. I think these palettes were like $6, $6.98. That is a nice light lavender color. And I think I'm actually going to take that color and go underneath. Like that, just a nice light base. And then I think, trying to see which ones I'd want to put on. Maybe I want to put the pink over the purple. And then maybe the light on the inner corner. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this color. Let's see. I'm going to pick that up on this AOA Studio E122 brush. I think I'm going to go on the middle of the eye. That is not bad. That looks exactly like it looks in the pan. That's my fault. I'm picking up a lot. Old chunky ham hands down here. Mash it into it. Just get a nice base of that light color. That off again. Build it up. I think I'm just gonna wipe this brush off. And then I want to go into this darker color out here. Can't tell if that's a really dark purple or if it's black. Almost looks like a navy. I mean, it would make sense if it was a black, but I feel like a black's in the other palette. So I feel like this is gonna be like a dark, yeah. So I'm just gonna build that, I don't know why I was turned so much. I'm just gonna build that color up on this outer corner right here. And I'm just using the tip of the brush to kind of carve out the shape that I want over here. It's not super pigmented or anything. I'm gonna go back in with that first brush and just soften that edge. Being such a deep color, like it's not super pigmented, but I'm able to build it up. Now, as far as how long it's gonna last, I'm not really sure. Let's see. It is blending out nicely though. I just cleaned the brush off a bit. So now I can go back in and then I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this purple color. I'm gonna go over where the two of them meet up to get a better blend. Back in with this color. It's looking a little patchy right there, but again, I don't know if that's necessarily the color or if it's just not picking up on my eye right there, because I have like a dry patch right here that gets kind of weird. So I don't know if that's what that is right there. Not 100% sure. Now I think what I want to do is I'm going to pick up another flat brush and I'm going to go in with this white color. And I'm going to go in here, put that color down on the inner corner, put down that base, and let's see. So I do have a glitter glue here, but I'm just slightly intrigued because they're like dry on top, but if you get your finger in there and kind of rub around and get down into it a bit, I mean, they pick up and they feel super emollient underneath. So look at that. Do I want to stick that big old finger in my inner corner? Probably not. So I'm gonna wipe that off. Let me first, I'm gonna pick it up with this little like spongy brush that I have, and I'm gonna try to dab that over that white part, tap some of that off. Like, you know, it's not like it comes with any kind of glue, so I'm just kind of curious as if it'll stay without having any glue underneath of it. Obviously I have glitter glue and a lot of people swear by it, but you know, if you're picking up an all glitter palette, is that like a thing? Are you just assuming that that glitter is going to stay? Does it even suggest? Oh, I ripped all the packaging off, so I don't even know if it had any suggestions on the back. Well, shoot. Okay. Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go a little bit over into that purple. That is a really pretty glitter though. You know, obviously I should have left it at that. If you wanted just an all matte eye, you could have left it like that, done some liner, gone under here with the darker color, or taken that purple and gone underneath. I'm just putting that in, but this is obviously going to involve lots of glitter today. So if you love an all matte eye, watching me is probably not it. Not at all. So I'm gonna wipe that off, and then I'm gonna go into the pink. And actually, let's see. See that pink? I have it on here too. It definitely goes on better with this little like spongy brush. The matte palette did come with this little brush, but that was just a matte palette, not these glitters. Kind of wonder what it'd be like if I took, I'm gonna pick up that Alamar brush I used. I'm gonna go a little bit into this pink, pick a little bit up, and then get it wet with my Morphe spray. Let's see. Just to add some wet. Should probably hold it down. Do not get this in your eye because it will hurt. That is so pretty. Oh, I love glitter. That is so pretty. I don't know about that outer corner. I'm gonna add some of this color to that outer corner. Why? Not really sure, just cause. Just cause I feel like it. See if I can add a little bit more to that prior color there, because again it is looking a little patchy. So let's see. I'm using this Blend Bunny brush because I really like it. I'm gonna bring it in, especially for packing on some color. And I'm gonna go back in with that first brush and just soften that edge. I need something. I need something. I don't necessarily feel like I want more glitter, but I feel like the blend there is missing something. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this darker blue. I'm gonna pick a little bit of that up on this brush, but like the actual brush side. Just see if I can, I don't really know. Just add a little something, like a little bit of like deeper dimension there, but keep the glitter but not get too crazy so it doesn't like take over everything. Just a little smidge. I'm just tapping just to get a bit of a blend there, like that. And then I think what I'll do is I'm gonna go under the eye with this color out here. I'm gonna pick it up on that Blend Bunny brush. This is the B4. I'm gonna look down. I'm gonna bring that out just a little bit more, and I'm gonna go in again with that first brush and just blend out that edge like that. Just smoke it out a bit. And then I'm gonna go in with a flat definer brush And I'm gonna pick up this color here and I'm gonna stamp that on that lower lash. And I think at the moment, you guys know, yeah, I think it's just not picking up right there. I'm gonna go into the inner corner with that matte white. Maybe open it up a bit. Look how glittery that is. I hope you guys can see that. So I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to the other eye. So I think what I want to do with this one is I want to go in with Spellbook from this ColourPop palettes. And I'm going to pick this up on my ColourPop E23 brush. I'm just going to put that as my transition shade all over the crease, above, blend it out. I like this brush. I don't know why I don't use it more. Oh, very nice. Pick up a little bit more. I don't know. I've got so many glitters here. I really, really, really want to play with these blues, but then I'm like, oh, I'm in this palette. It's a Halloween palette. And I know I was trying to feature a lot of these Wednesday ones. But then I'm like, maybe I should pull from this and do the green and like the orange. You know what I mean? Keep with the Halloween vibe there. The one looks like super chunky. The other one does not. Do I want to do orange into green or green into orange? Do I want to do a halo eye, like green and then orange in the center? But I want to use both shimmers. I don't know, maybe I'll use this in the outer corner. Put this brown. So I'm going to pick up that Cometh to Us. Tap that off. I'm going to go out here to the crease. And as always, when I'm using a taper brush, I put that tip right into the crease. And then blend, and I'm usually applying the pressure like up. Bring a little bit down. And then I'm picking up this motor brush, and I'm gonna pick up this color Doomed. I'm gonna put that here. Just getting this color down because that's going to be the base for that glitter. So I'm just putting that in here. I'm not being super precise. Kind of tapping a little bit over that brown, and I'm gonna leave it like that. Clean that brush off. And I'm just gonna put it down. And then I'm gonna pick up another motor brush. This is called Filbert. I don't know. It's in that brush pack. I got it Nordstrom Rack. And I want to put the one green. I wonder, hold on, I'm going to swatch this really quick to see how light or dark it might be. So it's going to be a little darker, so it's going to look like that. So I put it on my hand just so I can get an idea. Come on, camera. I put it on my hand there just so I could see what the initial color payoff is going to be. So I'm going to go in with that color on this Filbert brush. Tap that off. Can't remember what side I put it on. And then I'm just going to very lightly put that color down like that. I'm going to leave it like that, and And then I'm gonna go in and pick up the Wet n Wild FM Lost Stars palette. It's super pretty. Now I know why, like, when the camera's not in focus, watch how sparkly it is. That's why all these Instagram videos, these people's videos look so blurry, because it's almost like they get more shimmer and sparkle when the camera's not in focus. So you can see, I don't know. Alright, again, I'm not going to use any glitter glue. I'm going to pick up this other motor brush. What is this? A shader brush. And I'm going to go into this orangey, bronzy copper. What would you call this? What is it called? I don't know. Not putting anything on this because I just want to see what's going to happen. Is it going to go down? It is, but it's chunky. So I think I'm going to pick a little bit more of that up. Don't you smack me. What are you doing? Yes, sir. You better watch out. Cat's down here. I don't know why he loves being in here. He's always in here when I'm filming. So I just went ahead and got that wet with my Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. Obviously, go ahead and feel free to use a glitter glue. I don't know, these Wet n Wild. Oh, see? So I got down through that first layer. And you see right there, it gets emollient, it gets sticky. So now it's like sticky on my hands. So it does. The Wet n Wild have like that tackiness. Maybe that's why they might not say, oh hey, you need a glitter glue. I'm not really sure. Let's see what happens here. I don't know, I'm going to pick some more up on a brush. Yeah, because it's getting super tacky. So I'm just going to continue to do that until I get the desired effect on this portion of the eye that I want. I don't know if I went up high enough. Probably not. That brush is nice and sticky now. So let me see. Oh, I do have another one. I have another one of these little sponge brushes. So I'm going to pick that green color up on this spongy brush, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner. Oh, that went on so much nicer. This one actually looks more like a metallic than a pressed glitter. Like it's more fine. It's not like the big chunks. That orange is super tacky. I'm just gonna press over those two to get a nice blend. Right here where they meet up. Like that. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that orange with the same brush. And just again dab over where the two meet up. Tip my head back a little bit, get a little more up here. Like that. This is fun. I don't know if that's gonna really clean off, but I think what I want to try to do is stick the tip of it in this gold and put that on the inner corner. 'Cause it's like a chunky, spongy brush. So that little tip of it, I don't know, probably that when this gets in my eye. So I'm gonna start out a little bit further, like out further in my inner corner. And do it like that. Oh, it's so cute. Bring it in just a little bit. Like that. me see. I feel like I just want to, because I'm really focusing on the green and the orange glitter. I think I'm just going to take that same brown I used on the outer corner, and I'm going to bring that down. And connect them like that, so it's just this blown out smoky eye. Now I'm really intrigued to see what eyeliner, sorry my contacts are like, see how eyeliner is going to go over this. So I'm going to leave both those eyes like that. I'm going to go ahead and hop off, finish them up with some eyeliner, put on some lipstick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished look. I'll go ahead and close my eyes. Hopefully the camera picks that up. Yeah, I put on these lashes and I was like excited about it, but then I'm like, man, I was really impressed by my wing on this side. I was like, oh, you did really well, and then you can't even see it. So just thought I'd throw that out there. So I went ahead and I used these AOA Studio 3D Faux Mink lashes. They are the number 1618. And Amanda, it's down here. What else? I went ahead and literally threw everything on this table and made a mess. I went ahead and in my waterline, I used this Japanesque eyeliner. And it does not have a name. So it's this like deeper burnt orange. That's what I used. I don't know why. There's no name. It came with like a gold one, a purple one, and this one. I bought it like years ago. So I went ahead and did that in the lower waterline. I did use, you know, obviously because I was like, oh, what's going to go over this glitter? I used the Super Precise Eyeliner by Essence. I love this liner. It's a liquid liner, and it's just got such a nice tip, obviously, hence the precise, and you could be really precise. So I use that. I really like it. And then on this eye, same thing, use that liquid eyeliner, and then I went ahead and just used my Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in All Around White, because I wanted to open it up. I was like, oh, do I have something iridescent? But I didn't. You know, I could have gone in with a pink, I could have gone in with a purple, but I was like, no, let me just do white, open it up, because I feel like it played off of the inner corner there. Obviously, you could do whatever you want. For my lips, I used the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in All Natural. Don't judge me for the tip. I need to sharpen it. And then I went over that with my Tarte lipstick in Pink Lemonade, just for a nice neutral lip. Pretty sure that's all I did. So let me go ahead and zoom out and we'll talk about it. So I really like how they turned out. Obviously I was getting really annoyed with the outer corner here with this matte shade. It's not my favorite, so we'll just put that out there. I don't know if there's like a dry patch and like the color's just not adhering to that portion of my eye or what. But you see what I did here? I just went ahead and covered up a majority of it with a nice wing, which is what you can do. There's always little tips and tricks, you know? And then you can always throw on some big voluminous lashes to cover up any imperfections you feel like you might have, or, you know, whatever. It's just, you know, kind of to accentuate other things instead of nitpicking at little tiny small portions. You know what I mean? Because nothing's perfect. It's not. There's no such thing. But I do like how it turned out. Obviously, it's very hard to just work with all glitter like that. It's just hard. So my suggestion is, if you want any of these, I am dying to use this. I opened this as soon as I got home. I cannot wait to use this one, and it really took a lot for me to resist to use it in this video, because I know I always do like blues and things, but oh my gosh, like I was swatching this and playing with it, and I'm like, I just can't. I bet with that mermaid palette, that Evil Mermaid palette, ooh, that's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty with whatever I do. But anyway, if you're considering, you know, the Wednesday palettes, or even these, well, I keep wanting to call them FX. FM, Fantasy Makers. So the Fantasy Maker palettes. I don't know, I keep thinking of FX, the channel or whatever. I don't know. Or whatever. It doesn't matter. FX keeps popping in my head and that's not it. That's why I keep looking at it. Anyway, if you're wanting to use those, that turned out really nice. That green and that orange. But again, you're going to need something to complement with it. I think depending on how you want to use it, whatever you want to use it with. But I think they are an addition to any makeup collection that you may have. Glitter is always fun. It's super fun. I feel like you don't even need a glitter glue, and that's what I wanted to try because that one was really tacky, the Wet n Wild. It got super tacky and it's sticking to me, and I don't have a lot of transfer. And I mean, I've been sitting here for a little bit putting on lashes and doing eyeliner and stuff, and I don't have like a lot of transfer from over there. But even over here, I didn't really use anything except my spray, and these are the Wednesday glitters. So again, I'm really impressed with those. Did I need this? Probably not. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna pick it up again. It just, the color payoff wasn't there for me, but that's okay. It did well for putting a base color down so I could put the glitters over top. So if you don't have any colors and you're wanting to use those glitters and you think these would be a good base for you, then yeah, sure, go ahead. I mean, it's super compact, it's super easy to travel with, what have you. There's lots of plus sides to it, but I just don't think it's going to be something that I ever pick up again to do like a matte eye with. But I have a huge makeup collection, so for me, that's why. If you don't have something, again, I think it's going to be a good starter somewhere. It is very forgiving. It is light. It's not harsh. So if you're just like, oh, I don't know, I really don't know what to do, and you want to try to play around with them, pick it up. Again, I really like these. I think they just complement any makeup collection, and they went on really nice. They're staying where they are. I actually am getting ideas while I did this for like some Halloween like makeup looks. I don't do anything scary. I have kids. I don't like to be scared. I was traumatized as a kid. I do not like scary movies. No way, no how. I don't know if I've talked about it, but like I remember being 4 and watching the Freddy Krueger with the 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, where they do the whole thing. I was 4 years old. 4 years old. I was traumatized. I was made to watch Michael. I was made to watch all the Jason movies because I had older siblings and that's what they watched. So I just had to like deal with it. And then they would chase me around, like taunting me and tormenting me, and I would be crying and screaming. Oh, it was awful. I hate being scared. I cannot handle it. I do not like scary movies. Not at all. So Halloween stuff, I usually do like fun things. I don't do anything that's like super scary. So anyway, I better get off here because everything is starting to die. So 20%. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope if you try these, you have fun with them, and I hope you enjoy. It's like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this.